The Dyatlov Pass incident, Ural Mountains, Russia. In January 1959, 10 hikers, led by 23-year-old engineering student Igor Dyatlov, set out to trek through Russia's Ural Mountains. After several days, one hiker, Yuri Yudin, turned back due to illness, an action that ultimately saved his life. The remaining 9 hikers continued their journey but never returned. By February 20th, when the group failed to send a message back to their sports club, a search party was dispatched. They discovered a collapsed tent, slashed open from the inside, with the hikers' belongings and food left undisturbed. Over the following weeks, searchers found the first 5 bodies scattered across the snow, some partially dressed and showing strange injuries. One hiker, Yuri Krivonishchenko, had burns on his body and had bitten off part of his own fingers. Months later, the remaining 4 bodies were uncovered, displaying even more gruesome injuries: fractured skulls, twisted necks, and 2 bodies missing their eyes, while one was also missing her tongue. Theories attempting to explain the tragedy range from natural disasters to Soviet military experiments and even Yeti attacks, but no theory has fully accounted for the bizarre details. While hypothermia was the cause of death for the first 5 hikers, likely triggering paradoxical undressing, where victims feel hot and strip off their clothes despite freezing, the discovery of the remaining 4 bodies in May 1959 revealed even more gruesome details. These 4 bodies were found in a makeshift snow den. However, 3 of them did not die from hypothermia. 1 had a severe skull fracture, 2 had crushed chests and were missing their eyes. One of those bodies, a female, Dubinina, had her tongue missing also. The initial investigation concluded that the group had died from a compelling natural force. Still, the presence of radiation on some of the hikers' clothing fueled suspicions of a cover-up. Theories arose suggesting the hikers may have been victims of Soviet weapons testing, possibly linked to the Kyshtym nuclear disaster 2 years prior. Yeti attacks or other supernatural forces. Involvement from the CIA or KGB. Despite the bizarre evidence and lingering theories, the true cause of the Dyatlov Pass incident remains an unsolved mystery. In 2019, the Russian government reopened the Dyatlov Pass investigation, with prosecutor Andrei Kuryakov proposing the slab avalanche theory. While the slope where the hikers pitched their tent wasn't steep enough for a traditional avalanche, Kuryakov suggested that a slab of snow may have shifted and slid over the tent. This theory explains why the hikers cut their way out of the tent and fled without proper clothing, fearing a larger avalanche. Kuryakov speculated that they moved to a safer distance, built a fire, and dug a snow den, which may have collapsed and caused the severe injuries found on some bodies. Scavengers could have eaten the missing eyes and tongue. In 2021, Swiss researchers Johann Gaume and Alexander M. Puzrin used mathematical models to test the possibility of a slab avalanche in the area, concluding that it was plausible. However, experts like Ethan Green and Jim McElwain caution that slab avalanches typically occur on steeper slopes, making this theory unlikely, yet still the most viable explanation so far. While the slab avalanche theory adds plausibility, it does not provide a definitive answer to the Dyatlov Pass mystery. Whatever they encountered that night, it was enough to make 9 experienced hikers abandon all reason. To this day, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most chilling and unsolved mysteries in modern history.